Okay, so everyone, page 17, number 21 for the exploration of the month. Oh, I'm sorry, Tulika, you didn't get one? No. Oh my God, my bad. I'm so bad. Sorry. Terrible of me. Oh my goodness. You've only been here like the past 15 minutes. So, hi, how are you? You're welcome. Let me open the page to page 17 for you. Okay, great. Do you want to get your blankets and all that? You have some time. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to say as someone that is a boomer, that television was a big influence in my generation. And now you have streaming. So you basically have even more content, as we talk about it, accessible to you. I had 4 channels to watch, literally. And then it turned off at one point and there was like white noise. So basically you could just stare at the, if you fell asleep, like I would do that, wake up, and there's like just, my point is this, how did I build my reality growing up in America, the child of an immigrant, of immigrant parents, except through TV? Right? In fact, I know people who are raised by TV. I know people who are being raised by iPads, by phones. There are people that have told me my kid knows more about using my phone than I do. That's actually not good. And so the thing is that we're so influenced, right, by everything else around us that sometimes it's hard to come up with our own thoughts, right? And the thing is that if any of you have had that friend, and I've been that friend, you know, the one that will not stop talking when you're in the car? And the thing is that because we've got so much content that we end up like spitting it out, right? So sometimes when you think about it, when's the last time you actually were able to have a quiet self-thought, an original thought that did not have to draw upon anything else that you have seen, heard, or been exposed to? It's very hard, right? And so the thing is that when we talk about culture in the exploration of the month, we talk about the fact that so much of it is being fed to us and that we are unwittingly letting ourselves be spoon-fed. We're not babies, but the thing is that culturally in our modern society, they want you to be babies because they want you to buy things. They want to influence you to think the way that they think, to eat the way that they think, to do the things that they want you to do. So the matrix isn't really far off than what we live in society. Because the thing is that between the red pill and the blue pill, many of us may choose to take the pill that makes us comfortable, that we don't have to question society. So for example, we're talking about food production and things are being unregulated now. You do not know how that food landed on your plate, who participated in a way that ended up on your plate. Because if we could actually see the way our food comes on our plate, we would want to think about our compassion as yogis, you know? What living being ended up on the plate, or what's our responsibility about the people that planted the food and brought it to us. So yogis tend to be radical because we say we don't need normal society to tell us what to do. We tend to take time to pull ourselves away from this unending river and ocean of stimuli. And when you come to your mat, you're letting yourself do that. So even as a group practice, you're coming together in support of one another's practice. And you're saying, I would like to understand my truth. I would like to understand truth. I'd love to understand Sat. What is the awareness of the highest self? You get those glimpses when you're in meditation, when your mind might be going back and forth, but there's that stillness in time where basically it's just perfect clarity and calmness. And that is the original self. That is the true self. And you may find your mind chattering again. And as your practice gets deeper and deeper, it tends to slow down until you become one-pointed in your focus. And you are freed from all the extraneous stuff that you've exposed yourself to, and you are no longer influenced or attached to these thoughts, or attached to these images, or attached to the stimuli. You find that you need nothing at all, other than to be in yourself and to be content within yourself. Okay, so let us begin chanting. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So call and response. Satsangatve nisangatvam, Satsangatve nisangatvam, Nisangatve nirmohatvam, Nisangatve nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve nischalatatvam, Nirmohatve nischalatatvam, Nischala tattve jivan mukti, Nischala tattve jivan mukti, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam mudamate, Bhaja Govindam mudamate, Satsangatve nisangatvam, Nisangatve nirmohatvam, Satsangatve nisangatvam, Nisangatve nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve jivan mukti, Nirmohatve nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve jivan mukti, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam mudamate, Bhaja Govindam mudamate. Om. Kapalabhati. Close your tongue books, place it to the side, sitting up tall. Turn your palms up, index finger and thumb touching, Yana Mudra. Direct your inner gaze between your eyebrows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale halfway to a comfortable level and begin strong exhales, going at your own pace. You don't have to follow my clap. Allow the inhale to be passive, so it comes on its own. Focusing on expelling stale air, stale gases, slower energy in the body, bringing out the lungs of dust, dirt, and pollution, feeling that you're heating the body, purifying the body with every strong exhale, strong and rapid. You still get inhale through the passive inhale. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Exhale there out. Exhale even more. Empty out completely. Engage Mula Bandha. Stay there, holding on the exhale and Mula Bandha. And then release everything. Begin Ujjayi Pranayama, saying the metronome. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Engage Mula Bandha. Shift forward onto your hands and knees, and we'll begin with some cat-cow, warming up the spine. Knees below the hips, wrists beneath the shoulders. Spread the fingers open. Inhale, lift the tailbone, move the chest forward, look up. Exhale, drop the tailbone, rounding upper back. Inhale, lift the tailbone, move the chest forward, look up. Exhale, drop tailbone, rounding upper back. Inhale, lift tailbone, move chest forward, look up. Exhale, drop tailbone, rounding upper back. Inhale, lift tailbone, move chest forward, look up. Exhale, drop tailbone, rounding upper back. Come to neutral spine, coming to tabletop position. Tuck your toes, bring your seat to your heels, and come into downward facing dog. You can bicycle your legs. You can shift back and forth. You can flutter your lips or yawn. Do whatever you need to do to release the jaw, releasing the body, opening up the body. And if you don't want a hands-on assist today, let me know by raising your legs, three-legged downward facing dog. Or if you don't want the Urban Sadhu cream, let me know by raising your leg. Okay, thank you very much. Good. Coming into full Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Re-engage Mula Bandha. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale forward to plank pose. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lower knees, chest, and chin to floor. Inhale, glide forward up into baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, bring your seat to your heels, downward facing dog. Soften the knees, walk the feet forward until the feet are behind the hands, around 6 or 8 inches. Drop the head down, press equal weight, hands and feet. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Yogi squat, malasana. Heel toe your feet apart. Heels to the edge of the mat. Turn the toes out. Hands together in prayer in the center of your chest. Lift up tall through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Sit down. Extend both legs out in front of you. Legs together. Half seated spinal twists. You're going to bend the right knee to your chest. Place right foot outside left knee. Inhale, stretch left arm up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale, extend right leg. Bend left knee, left foot outside right knee. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale, extend the left leg. Reverse tabletop. Bend the knees in halfway. Walk your hands back 6 or 8 inches behind you. Inhale, lift up the whole body. Exhale, the head can go back or look at your knees. See if you can lift your hips and chest at the same level. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Push up. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up head. Exhale, chin to chest. Come down. Cross your ankles. Roll forward. Come onto your hands and knees. Going to the wall for handstand. You can do the L-shaped handstand or regular handstand. So as you bring your feet up to the wall, coming onto your hands and knees. Walk one foot up high. Walk the other foot up high until your feet are at hip level. Drop the head down. Look between your hands. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale 5, inhale right leg up, wherever position you're in. Exhale 1, you can lift one leg up. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5, right leg down, inhale left leg up. Exhale 1, inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale 5, left leg down, walk down the wall, fold over extended legs. Hold on to opposite elbows, soften your knees. Let yourself sway from side to side, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. Release the hands, tuck the chin into your chest, slowly roll up through the spine, and then come to stand at the front of your mat, coming into mountain pose, Tardasana. From here, bring your hands into prayer position, eyes closed, bow your head towards your intention. I invite you today to dedicate your practice to someone in your life who isn't feeling very strong, someone who needs your support and your encouragement in whichever part of their life, or someone who's depressed. Offer the love of your practice, the strength of your practice, and the benefits of your practice to them. Inhale. Exhale, arms down, Tardasana. Good. Ashtanga A. Inhale, raise your prayer up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting head and chest, prepare. Exhale, jumper walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bend knees and he'll jumper walk forward, lifting head and chest. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Raise the prayer all the way up. Exhale, stand, Tardasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting head and chest, prepare. Exhale, jumper walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bend knees and he'll jumper walk forward. Lift head and chest. Exhale Uttanasana. Inhale Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale stand Tardasana. Inhale Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale dive forward Uttanasana. Inhale look up prepare. Exhale jumper walk back Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Oops, sorry. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend knees and he'll jumper walk forward. Lift head and chest. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, stand, Tardasana. Ashtanga B, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift head and chest, prepare. Exhale, jumper walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step left foot forward. Rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward. Come up, warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step left foot forward. Come up, warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bend knees and he'll jump or walk forward. Lift head and chest. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, reach your prayer up. Exhale, stand, Tardasana. Jiva Mukti, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing forward, arms behind you, clasp hands into fists, straighten legs. Inhale, hands next to feet, step right leg back, lunge, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, floor. Inhale, glide point up, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward, lunge, look up. Exhale, left foot next to right, pull forward. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing forward. Arms behind you, clasp hands into fists, straighten legs. Inhale, hands next to feet, step left leg back, lunge, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, step left foot forward, lunge, look up. Exhale, right foot next to left, pull forward. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, stand, Tardasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, lift your right knee to your chest, cross your right ankle above your left knee, and balance there. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come up. Raise the right knee to your chest. Exhale, right leg down. Cross the left ankle above the right knee. Bend the knees. Sit low. You can bring your hands into prayer position in the center of the chest. This time, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back up. Lift the left knee to your chest. Exhale, Tardasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands in prayer from the heart. Twist to your right. Bring your left elbow outside right thigh. Good. Even up your knees. Pull the left hip back. Sit as low, hips as low as your knees if possible. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands in prayer, twisting to your left, right elbow outside left thigh. Look at your knees, even up your knees, pull the right hip back, sit low. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift head and chest, prepare. Exhale, jump or walk back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward, step up into warrior 1. Exhale, open arms and hips to warrior 2. Inhale, pivot onto the back foot, stretching the arms forward. Inhale, lift up, warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3, look forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Toes pointed down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend right knee. Inhale, lift up, warrior 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Triangle. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach forward. Exhale, right hand shin, reach left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lengthen your front leg for a moment. Exhale, rebend it. Bring right hand outside right foot on a block or the mat. Stretch the top arm, rotate it overhead. Stretch to the opposite wall with your left hand. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale, pull the knee back right over the ankle more. Exhale 2, or move your foot forward a little more. Exhale 3, good. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, bring your left knee to the floor. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale, standing twist. Lift the arms and body up. Exhale, hands in prayer, twisting to your right, left elbow, outside right thigh. From here, inhale, lift and extend the back leg. Exhale, pressing through the back heel. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Hands down. Inhale. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, step left foot forward. Come up, warrior 1. Exhale, open arms and hips. Warrior 2. Inhale, pivot onto your back foot. Arms forward. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, lift up. Warrior 3. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale, toes pointed down. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bend the front knee. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. Exhale, open arms and hips. Warrior 2. Triangle. Inhale, lengthen front leg. Reach forward. Exhale, left hand chin. Reach right arm up. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Navel and ribs in. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lengthen front leg. Exhale, bend front knee. Left hand outside left foot on block or mat. Stretching the top arm to the opposite wall. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, bring the right knee to the floor. Tuck the toes, standing twists. Inhale, lift the body and arms straight up. Exhale, hands in prayer, twisting to your left, right elbow, outside left thigh. Inhale, raise and extend the back leg. Exhale, press to the back heel. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Vashisthasana. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, roll over to the outer edge of right foot, left foot on top. Keep the feet flexed. Just stack the feet for now, lifting the hips straight up. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, roll over to the outer edge of left foot, right foot on top. Flex the feet, hips high. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin to floor. Inhale, slide front up into baby cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes, bring your seat to your heels. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump forward into squat pose. Exhale here. Coming into crow pose first. So come, bring the hands down. Bending the elbows, making a shelf. Tuck your knees into your armpits or hug your upper arms. Good. You can put a block underneath your feet to let yourself tilt forward a little bit more, or put a block underneath your head. Inhale. Exhale one. If you want to come into tripod from here, you're more than welcome. Good. Those who are coming to tripod, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Walk down, jump down, float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Jump your feet. Come back into squat position again. Side crow. If you want to get 2 blocks ready, bring it to the front. You're going to turn your body to the right and then have the knees bent. Line up your pinky finger with your left baby toe. Bend the elbows. So if you want to use blocks, slowly shift on to both upper arms or on one on the left upper arm. Good. If you want to bring your face to the floor and scissor the legs open, also a choice. Inhale. Exhale 1. Hug the knees into the upper arms. Exhale 2. So bend the elbows more. Yeah, that's good. Good. Exhale 3. Good. Stay there for now. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Come back into center. Come back into squat position. And then switch over to your left side. Bend the knees. Bring your hands down. Doing the other side. Finding that way with your Mula Bandha to find that lightness, to balance onto both upper arms or one upper arm. Inhale, bend the elbows, make a shelf. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Come down and make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Bend the knees. Inhale. Jump or walk forward. Lift your head and chest. Exhale. Fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale. Utkatasana. Exhale. Stand. Tardasana. Galavasana. Inhale. Hug your right knee into your chest. Exhale. Cross your right ankle. Pretend I can do that above my left knee. Good. Bring your hands into prayer, just like you did earlier. Bend the left knee. Not doing this. Okay. And then bring your hands down. You can also watch Emmy. So as you bring the hands down, you're going to hook your left foot around your left upper arm. Bend the elbows back. Yes. Okay, Beth and Emmy. Good. Now from here, as you tilt forward, lift the bed. Yes. And then stretch the back leg behind you. You can also put blocks underneath your hands. So this is your chance to experiment. See what it's like to try to fly here a little bit. And then come back to downward facing dog and then jump forward and then do the other side. Give yourself that time to experiment, to see for yourself what it's like. Your pose, wherever you are, is fine. Right now, we're just testing the limits, going beyond what we think would be possible, knowing that we can go beyond the limitations of our mind, going beyond what people tell us is possible for us to do. Because you're holding on, inspired by the person you dedicated your practice to today. And that person can be your animal friend, doesn't have to be a human being, FYI. Good. And then when you're ready, come back to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees. Look past your hands. Inhale. Jump your legs through. Come to sit down. Paschimottanasana. Come into Dandasana first. Hands next to the hips. Flex the feet. Inhale. Sit up. Exhale. Walk yourself forward, folding over your legs. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Listen carefully. Inhale, lift to sit up. Exhale, lay down for a moment. You may want to get a blanket or a block ready to the right side. From here, You're going to bend your right knee into your chest, grab a hold of your right big toe, yogic toe lock. Press your left hand on top of your left thigh. You can point your left foot. Inhale, extend the right leg up. Exhale, draw the right knee towards your nose. Lift your head up and stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lower the head down. Open the right leg to the side. It doesn't have to touch the floor. Just have it open to the side without your left glute leaving the floor. So pin your left hip down. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Lift your head and chest. Try to pull the foot closer to the floor. On an inhale, lift up and fold forward. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. You can switch your grip, maybe yogic toe lock, or hold on behind your wrists. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift to sit up. Exhale, lay back again. Hug your left knee to your chest and grab a hold of left big yogic toe lock. Bring the foot towards you. Lift your head and chest. Face towards your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Pinning your right hip down. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lay back. Let the left leg open out to the side. Inhale. Pin the right hip back. Don't let the right glute move off the mat. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Lift the left leg up. Bring your face to your knee again. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, let the head go down. Inhale, lift to sit up. Exhale, fold over your legs again. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift to sit up. Exhale, Janushirshasana. Bend the right knee into your chest. Open it to the side. Twist left. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, lift your right knee, Marchasana C. Bring your right foot about a fist distance away from your left thigh. You're going to twist to the right. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, lean forward. See if you can bring your left arm all the way around. Rotate your left shoulder forward. Bring the right arm behind you. Grab a belt, a shirt, your best friend. Come to bind while twisting to the right. Stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Looking over right shoulder. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale, release your right leg. Janushirshasana, left side. Bend the left knee in. Open it out. Twist right. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Marchasana C, left side. Lift the left knee up. Twist to your left. Inhale, stretch right arm up. Exhale, lean all the way forward. Rotate the right shoulder forward. Bring the right arm behind you or belt. So twisting to your left first and then bringing the arm around. So go left first and then bring the right arm on the outside and then bring it around. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale, extend the left leg. Purva Chanasana. Walk the hands back, point your feet. Incline plane. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press your feet down into the mat. Inhale. Exhale 1, point your feet. Good. Inhale. Yes, all the way down. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift up head. Exhale, chin to chest, come down. Come into Navasana, boat pose, or half boat pose. So you can go ahead, hold underneath your thighs, hold on to opposite elbows, and then from there, release the legs, stretch forward, balancing on your sit bones, or stay there with the arms underneath your thighs. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Lolasana. Hug your knees in. Cross right ankle over left. Grab your blocks if you need to. And inhale, lift up the whole body. Use your Mula Bandha. Exhale, lean forward. Sweep the legs back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Another version of Vashisthasana. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale onto side plank. Bend left knee, tree pose, grab a hold of left big toe. Lift the left leg straight up in the air and hold. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, roll onto outer edge of left foot. Bend right knee, tree pose. Grab a hold with right big toe, yogic toe lock. Inhale, lift up. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale back to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin floor. Inhale, glide forward out to baby cobra. Exhale, come into high cobra. High bhujangasana. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Lower onto your forehead. Everyone, bring your arms underneath your pelvis or thighs. Bring the palms down. Roll the shoulders in. Bring your chin to the floor. On an inhale, lift up your legs. Lift the legs up high. Squeeze the thighs together. Point the feet. Inhale, chin to the floor. Exhale 1. Keep pressing into your palms. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Lower it down. Turn the head to the other side. Rock hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, hands next to the chest. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Ustrasana. So get a blanket ready if you need to. Come to a kneeling position. Your knees are open hip width. Get blocks if you want to on the inside of your feet. If you're not going to, if you want to reach back without stressing your back. So if blocks help you, go for it. Everyone bring the base of their palm down their tailbone, elbows back, chin to chest. The chin leaves last. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, push the pelvis forward over the knees. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, go all the way back, either going for blocks or your ankles or your feet. Push the hips up. Good. Push the chest up. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, sit on your heels for 3 breaths. And the next one can either be another camel or a rabbit with the feet pointed. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, coming back onto your knees, rabbit or camel, your choice. Base of the palm, lengthen the tailbone down, elbows back, chin to chest. Inhale, puff the chest up. Exhale, push the pelvis forward over the knees. Beginning to release back, or if you prefer, just keep your hands on your back for this one. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift up through the center of the chest. Exhale, sit on your heels. Good. Inhale, lengthen upwards. Exhale, twist to the right. Spider tip your fingers to the floor behind you or get a block. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale to the front. Exhale onto your hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Tucking the toes, bring the seat to the heels. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin, floor. Inhale, glide forward, up, baby cobra. Exhale onto your forehead, roll over onto your back, slide one arm forward, coming into half wheel, or Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Bending the knees, you should be able to touch your ankles with your fingertips. On an inhale, peel lower, middle, and upper back. Exhale, you can hold on to opposite edges of the mat, or interlace the hands into a fist. Whichever one you're doing, tuck the right shoulder underneath, tuck the left shoulder underneath, lift the hips up a little higher. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Lower upper, middle, and lower. Those of you that want to use blocks against the wall for full Urdhva Dhanurasana, do so right now. Or go ahead, you can position yourself. So you're going to do 3 on your own. Count 5 each one, or hold 1 for 15 breaths. And then when you're done, come to happy baby or do half wheel. When you come to happy baby, feel free to rock from side to side. And we'll all meet in happy baby. And then everyone bring your knees together. Hug your knees in. Make circles with your knees in one direction 5 times. And make circles in the other direction 5 times. And then when you're done, open your arms out to the sides. Bring your knees to the left. Twist to look at your right hand, neutralizing twist. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knees go to the right. Twist to look at your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hug your knees to your chest. Forehead to your knees. Rock and roll. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more. Inhale, rock up. Just sit up. Exhale, either Salamba, Sarvangasana, shoulder stand, or half shoulder stand. You're laying on your back, bending the knees, put a block underneath your sacrum, or bring your legs up against the wall. Viparita Karani. Legs overhead, come into Halasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bend knees, squeeze ears, Karnapadasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Arms and hands down. Slowly unroll yourself down. Float down and prepare for Matsyasana. So open up your mat. Remove your blanket if you have one. Stretch out on your mat. Legs straight. Point your feet. Turn the palms up. Bend the elbows. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, prop onto the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Inhale, lift up the head. Exhale, chin to chest. Come down. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll over. Child's pose. Finishing up with either handstand, headstand, or forearm stand. Headstand would be great. So we'll be there for a little bit, whichever inversion you choose to do. Maybe you want to do all 3. Do handstand, forearm stand, headstand. Whatever, find the combination, or do dolphin. But getting the benefits of an inversion practice, second one. So you want to look forward. There's another way of doing it. You can flip it around, get the block in front of you, and then use the wall for support. So let's just say I had a block, right? And then I have it here. Then I can lift my, I'm going to be slippery, so I can't go up the same way you can, but tuck your toes and then use the wall. Walk up the wall halfway. So bring your forearms down. Yeah. So what you can actually do, come down for a moment. Come down for a moment. Bring it between your forearms. So bring it between your forearms. Good. Okay, yeah. All right, now lift your hips up. Go closer to the wall, though. Let's come down. Come closer to the wall. Okay. Good. Now lift your hips up. Look forward. Look towards your block. Now just step one foot up on the wall and step the other foot up the wall. Just only, it doesn't have to be high. Oh, that's good. Yeah. How does that feel? You can bring it lower. It doesn't have to be super high. Just like right there. Good. How does that feel? But look up. There's a back bend here. Okay. So look up. Look towards your hands. Good. And so you can bring your feet like a little bit lower so you can have the nail shape. Yeah, I know. It takes time. It's okay. Keep working. You're welcome. And now slowly begin to lower down. Come into child's pose. In child's pose, count 10 breaths on your own, and then come into Shavasana with your head pointed towards the center of the room and your feet towards the wall. And now gently start to deepen your breathing. Move your head from side to side. Move your fingers and move your toes. On an inhale, stretch your arms long overhead. Exhale, stretch your legs long. Hug your knees into your chest and roll over to your right side. Press your left hand down and come to sit up for meditation. The mantra is So Hum, I am the highest self. I am the ocean of awareness. I am not the body. I am not the mind. Although I have a body and I do have a mind, I am beyond the body and the mind. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. So, hum. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let us give thanks and honor all the great teachers of yoga from the past, the present, those still to come, our teachers who are living close to us, our teachers who are living far away from us. Most of all, we bow down in acknowledgement of the inner guru, the inner remover of darkness in each and every one of us. Om Bolo Sat Guru Bhagwan Ki Jai. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much. And Austin has his workshop today on the subtle body, so please come back for that. You'll do 7 essential asanas, you'll do meditation, you'll do pranayama, you'll do visualization. So come check it out. Thank you, everyone.
over and it always
is 10 wins and 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
It's getting warm outside, 86 degrees, mostly sunny at 1:20. Good afternoon. I'm Donna Vaughn, and here's what's happening. Mass shooting in a Brooklyn nightclub, 3 dead, no arrests yet. Shooting preliminarily appears to be gang-related. Alleged inhumane conditions for immigrants being held at 26 Federal Plaza have advocates calling on Governor Hochul to cut power to the building. Well, it's weaker now, but Hurricane Erin is still stirring up trouble in the Atlantic and posing a ripcord risk this week, all up and down the East Coast. European leaders will join Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on his trip to the White House tomorrow in a remarkable show of unity. And thousands of people in Israel taking to the streets in a nationwide protest today are demanding a deal to secure the release of hostages in Gaza. Day game for the Yankees against the Cardinals. First pitch 2:10 this afternoon. And the Mets will be in action tonight against the Mariners at the Little League Classic in Williams Park, Pennsylvania. AccuWeather says a decent amount of sun today and increasingly humid, high near 90. Now it's making where you need to go. It's Houston at 121. On Big Arrow.
Let's go Long Island. Here's what we see of Long Island's victory. Eastbound delays on the Sunny State Parkway, right around that area, Franklin Avenue and Valley Street, heading towards the Meadowbrook. And then more delays once you clear that area, heading over by Wantagh Avenue, where it's always slow because of the Wantagh merger, heading east and approaching the Seahurst today. So why would it be any good right now? Traveling eastbound LIE, you're slow, heading over by Neal Avenue and approaching Roslyn Road. The eastbound Northern State Parkway slow from the Queens border, heading past the North Shore Towers and heading towards New High Park Road. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. 20 minutes in at the George Washington Bridge, 35 minutes outbound. The White Zone is slow on the Bronx side, especially coming down the southbound Hutch approaching the Bruckner interchange. Bronson would be better. Stick with the southbound Clearview over the Cross Island. Eastbound, as you travel on the Grand Central Parkway in Queens by Stanley Street is slow, and then more delays westbound passing LaGuardia Airport as you pass City Field heading towards 81st Street. Traveling in the inbound Lincoln, that's going to cost you 20 minutes. Outbound is wide open. The outbound Holland's going to cost you 20, and inbound is 20 minutes. Andre Ferro, 10-10 wins at 92.3 FM.
3 people dead, many more wounded at a Brooklyn nightclub where there was a mass shooting overnight. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch sharing an update from investigators. Currently, we have identified 12 victims, ranging in age from 19 to 61, 9 males and 3 females. Although the 9 survivors are expected to go through, clubgoers say it was a fight they will never forget. They went to enjoy a party, both of which running for their life. 3 never returning home. Those victims close in age to Marie's friend. She was in the commotion.
I was just here all about walk on, going crazy looking for my friend. So now I went to a car. I saw the cars there. I'm saying, so it gotta be something happening to them.
Now, police say multiple shooters were involved at Taste of the City Lounge. A gun also recovered just around the corner. The folks here, they're on edge.
Right now, I can't even have my daughter go outside to the school and feel comfortable.
I live around the area. It's very scary. No arrests have been made at this time. Amanda Alexander, 10 wins on 92.3 FM in Crown Heights.
No peace is going to happen here.
Well, 2 men are dead after drowning in separate incidents in Orange County lakes yesterday. In the first incident, a 22-year-old man didn't resurface, but decided to take a dip in Turkey Hill Pond in Harriman State Park. Search crews found him dead in 10 feet of water, they say. In the second incident, a 36-year-old man lost his balance on the inflatable paddle board in Walton Lake in the town of Monroe. Bystanders tried to save him, but could not. Area politicians have said there's not much they can do to stop ICE detentions at a federal building. But New York State Assemblyman Robert Carroll has an idea. He says Governor Hochul should authorize ComEd to kill the power to 26 Federal Plaza.
We need to stand up to the federal government and make it very clear that they are not going to have a beachhead in lower Manhattan where they can abuse the legal rights of immigrant workers, which is what's happening every single day.
No response so far, though, from the governor's office. We'll remind you now that a person that sounds like her loved one calling for help may not be. Impersonation scams using artificial intelligence are booming, according to law enforcement.
The booming scam environment, evidenced by nearly 150% spike in impersonation scams, is crippling the crisis of trust for families, the most vulnerable being children and grandparents.
It's becoming easier and easier as people get more personal information online to be able to use scam techniques to spoof people.
Malware Bytes General Manager Mark Baer says grandparents are being scammed to believe that a grandchild is in trouble and needs financial assistance. But there are ways to outsmart the scammers, like having a safe word.
Safe word is just an example where you have official, in-person, verifiable thing you've done with somebody.
Or a family event.
Remember, you got these my birthday this year, something that would not be online.
Correspondent Stefan Kaufman, 86 degrees and sunshine. We're heading up to a high of 90 today in Midtown. Bloomberg Money Watch next.
Hi, this is Pastor Kimberly, Senior Pastor at Times Square Church, located on 51st and Broadway. I'd like to invite you to join us for our weekly services every Sunday at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. and also Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. There's a place for the whole family and we'd be honored to welcome you. For more information, visit us online at tsc.nyc. I hope to see you soon.
They stand tall atop a sustainable flooring company.
It's renewable and moisture resistant, so we have several green options. Or we got some beautiful reclaimed
No, yes, we need to hire more installers.
I need to
Indeed, you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply. And now Bloomberg Money Watch.
The business is doing extremely well.
Bloomberg reporter Red Brown covers the cruise industry.
They're not stopping their expansion anytime soon.
But as the industry tries to keep up with demand, it faces growing pains in the port cities that relies on most, like Galveston, Texas.
You know, you saw cobblestone streets, and then you also have state-of-the-art cruise ships right next to it. So it's a fascinating place that happens to kind of find itself at the center of the cruise universe.
But Brown tells the Bloomberg Big Tech podcast, not everyone in Galveston is happy about their status as the fastest growing cruise port in the country.
You have 5,000 people that just kind of descend on a city, and then they're gone by the end of the evening, and, you know, that can kind of irritate a lot of those locals.
Red says it's not a coincidence that cruises are seeing record demand amid economic uncertainty, because if you want to go to the Bahamas and maybe visit a Central American country in a week, there's no cheaper way to do it than on a cruise. I'm Amy Morris, Bloomberg Money Watch on 1010 wins at 92.3 FM. Hey, Jen, what are you here for? Amy, hi. Getting a couple last minute snacks for a get together at my mom's. Oh, I thought she was on hospice. She is. But ever since MJHS Hospice started caring for her at home 2 months ago, her symptoms have been managed, and she enjoys having company. That's good to hear. Yeah, they've been great. Her nurse, social worker, music therapist, and doctor are all so warm and comforting. I've heard they're amazing. They are. And they're not for profit, so they really care. She deserves the best. And I love that MJHS comes to you. Me too. They also support us. We need that right now. Oh, man. Give her a hug for me. I will. Thanks for being so thoughtful. MJHS Hospice, leading the way to great care. To learn more, talk to your doctor or visit mjhshospice.org.
This is the story of one. As a safety manager of a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products with next-day delivery. So he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Look, cold is coming. The cold is coming. When you feel a cold coming, shut it inside now. The number one cold swirling brand. Oh, no, not before that big trip. The big trip you've been planning is coming up, and so is your cold. But Zycam can shorten your cold and get you back to planning sooner.
Thanks, dear. You really shouldn't keep taking them out.
Shorten your cold with Zycam. Take it from America's most revered messenger. Shorten your cold with the first sign with cold shortening products from Zycam, the number one cold shortening brand. Available in stores or see where to buy at Zycam.com.
Now this message, Insured Prospector and Associates Injury Attorneys, 800-318-8888. Not sure what they're calling for a high near 90 this afternoon. Should stay nice and sunny for much of the day. Increasingly humid though. And then on the evening with the low 67. Skies clouding up, a shower or two in the area. Tomorrow though, should be nice, not as hot. High 75. Gray skies, though, could get wet. Details just ahead in the AccuWeather 4-day. I'm Donna Vaughn. Wings News Time 1:30.
Good afternoon. I'm Michelle Kabbalah. Hurricane Erin is getting weaker, but she's still a Category 3. Richard passes with the National Hurricane Center.
Passing to the north of Puerto Rico, moving westward, we think it's going to turn northward for the next couple of days.
We could see some dangerous surf warnings in our area later this week.
At this point, Hurricane Erin is not predicted to make a direct hit on the U.S. East Coast. There will still be impacts as we move through the week. The surf is expected to build as Erin turns offshore from the Carolinas here to New England. Surf advisories are likely. Small craft advisories are already posted along the coastline from Delaware to the Massachusetts-New Hampshire border.
Jim Priscilla with that report. Wings News Time 131. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Andre Caro.
And this one just came in. We have a disabled vehicle at the George Washington Bridge, upper level, heading towards the New York side, mid-span. You do have the central lane blocked, and then the delays are starting to kick in now as you make your way towards the toll plaza by the scanners now. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Well, the outbound George Washington Bridge is going to cost you 30 to 40 minutes because of the westbound Cross Bronx delays, and the southbound Bronx River Parkway and the southbound Deegan, because of those delays, are very slow as well. And the northbound Deegan really acting up from the 3rd Avenue Bridge all the way up to Yankee Stadium. There's no ball game or anything. It's just slow. On the northbound side of the Harlem River Drive, you're very busy heading past the McQueen's Dam Bridge. Inbound Lincoln going to cost you 20. Outbound Lincoln is wide open. Go for that because the outbound Harlem is around 20. And the inbound Harlem is going to cost you 25 with the delays on the eastbound side of 139 through Jersey City. Traveling on Staten Island has been a tough task. Westbound Island of Victory and heading eastbound, approaching Highland Boulevard and heading towards the Verrazano Bridge to head towards Brooklyn. You do have big delays there. And then you're slow east to west on the Belt Parkway between the Verrazano Bridge and Flatbush Avenue. But if you're going to continue east through Brooklyn on the Belt Parkway, the belt is tightening between Flatbush Avenue and Cross Bay Boulevard. Andre Barrow, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
Hey, it's Scott Shannon. Check out my True Oldies channel in the car at 92.3 FM HD3 and at home on your smart speaker. Just say, Alexa, play Scott Shannon's True Oldies on Odyssey. Powered by River Spring Litigation.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast with meteorologist Carl Erickson.
The show gets hot and steamy out there once again this afternoon. Might be a cooling, a shower thunderstorm throughout the area here later on this afternoon into this evening. Parallel to him, winds up from Doppler radar. It's pretty quiet across the 5 boroughs right now. Our best timing for those storms basically between 4 and 9 o'clock. And we slow things down later on tonight up to a high of 90 this afternoon. We're back down to 67 tonight with a leftover shower or two. Much cooler, less humid tomorrow. There's possibly some sunshine, maybe a shower to start, but the trend will be a much nicer afternoon, high 75. And we'll notice that drop off in the humidity continuing into Tuesday and Wednesday. A string of nice days there with some sunshine, high 76 on Tuesday. Wednesday's high 78. Currently 86 and partly sunny. Wind southwest at 3 miles per hour. Your hand to car temperature 86 going up to 90 in Midtown. I'm like you with a meteorologist, Scott Erickson on New York's weather station. 1010 Williams on 92.3 FM.
Police searching for a killer in Queens. A 43-year-old man was stabbed to death yesterday afternoon around 4 on a residential street on 119th Avenue in South Jamaica. The suspect scurried off. The motive not known at this time. European and NATO leaders leaders are backing up Ukraine's president as he goes into a White House meeting tomorrow with President Trump. Volodymyr Zelensky was excluded from Friday's summit between Mr. Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Zelensky says that should not have happened.
Yes, the territorial issue is so important. It should be discussed only by the leaders of Ukraine and Russia and the trilateral Ukraine, United States, Russia.
There's still a lot of questions about what Presidents Trump and Putin discussed.
President Trump did not ask for a ceasefire, did not get a ceasefire, and as far as we can tell, there's actually no consequences thus far for Vladimir Putin because the ceasefire wasn't declared. So tomorrow, all of that will be brought up in the White House, in the Oval Office, with President Zelensky, who I'm sure is going to have to walk a very fine line, but really, truly a different dynamic there with the European leaders.
Arthur Raddatz reported thousands of people taking part in a nationwide protest in Israel demanding a ceasefire and the release of hostages in Gaza.
Crowds of flag waving and chanting protesters, some donning bright yellow ribbons, have brought traffic to a halt on many roads. Police using water cannon have struggled to contain them. Protests and one-day strike which come with them have been organised by members of the Hostages and Missing Families Forum. They say their government's expanded offensive in Gaza amounts to a death sentence for the 20 hostages still thought to be alive. Israel's far-right finance minister, Bezalel Smotrich, has insisted that protesters' actions play into the hands of Hamas.
Mike Thompson reporting torrential rains still triggering flash floods in Pakistan. Rescuers already have their work cut out for them, digging out homes buried in mud.
Tents have been supplied to those who have been displaced, and government schools have been turned into shelter. Pakistan has been reckoning with the devastation of this year's monsoon season since June. At least 650 people have been killed so far. As the country tries to recover and rebuild, there are warnings of more intense rainfall to come in the worst-hit regions. This time, the warnings also concern Punjab, Pakistan's most populous province.
Azadeh Moshiri reporting, and Gal Gadot is in 1010 Wins Entertainment. Next on 92.3 FM.
Have you or a loved one been sickened in the Central Harlem Legionnaires outbreak? If you were, you may be entitled to recover money. Call Legionnaires lawyer Ronald Patter to see if you have a claim. He's won millions for New Yorkers just like you. You don't pay a legal fee unless he wins, and the call is free. Call 844-LEGION-4, 844-LEGION-4 to speak with a Legionnaire's lawyer. That's 844-LEGION-4. Trial results do not guarantee similar outcome.
The times you spend with your friends and loved ones are the best. Those selfies you take now will shape memories that will last a lifetime. Make sure you stay in the picture and stay away from fentanyl. Only 2 milligrams of fentanyl can cause an overdose. So learn about the dangers and risks of this frightening and deadly drug at stayinthepic.nj.gov. Don't risk your life and all those wonderful memories you created. Stay in the picture and stay away from fentanyl. Know all the risks. Visit stayinthepic.nj.gov from New Jersey Human Services.
I love a day on the water with friends. For my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, sometimes hold me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Riz and Kizunat Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or your ability to fight them will occur. Before treatment, to check for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Wins News Time 138. 1010 Wins Entertainment. Actress Gal Gadot talking about the box office failure of the Snow White remake.
The people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Godot is Israeli. She played the evil queen and said the movie's performance was affected by pressure on celebrities to speak out against Israel. Rachel Zegler, who played Snow White in the film, was outspoken in her support for Palestine ahead of the movie's release. Godot posted today to further clarify her point, saying, when the film came out, I felt that those who are against Israel criticized me in a very personal, almost visceral way. They saw me first and foremost as an Israeli, not as an actress. Weapons back at the top of the box office.
We're talking about 17 kids in one classroom. I want to know what happened in that classroom.
The horror film took in another $25 million during its second weekend in theaters, cost just $38 million to make, and worldwide has already brought in $148 million. The only other major new release this weekend, Nobody 2, opened in third. Disney's Freakier Friday grabbed the second ranking at the box office during its second weekend of release. Entertainment on 10 Wins is sponsored by Children in the Hill, New York's injury lawyers.
NY.com.
That's HurtNY.com. Commercial message.
I'm Larry Lopes. Personal injury should equal personal attention. That's what you get at Spector and Associates Serious Injury Law Firm. They understand accidents and represent people who have been seriously injured. Spector and Associates is based in New York and will help. Injured? Call them first. 800-318-8888. Spector and Associates has recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for their clients. Have you been involved in any kind of accident? Visit their website, crashinjury.com, or call 800-318-8888. The attorneys at Spector and Associates are fierce in getting you the money you deserve. Call them first, 800-318-8888. That's 800-318-8888. Or visit their website, crashinjury.com. Licensed in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. The station you know, the people you trust. The news watch never stops. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world. Overcast, 86 degrees, it's 1:40. Good afternoon. On the show, Kabbalah, who's assassinated Brooklyn, 3 dead, 9 injured, when 4 suspects shoot up a lounge in Crown Heights. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says it's gang-related. Mayor Adams is asking New Yorkers with input to come forward. An MTA cop accidentally shot himself while cleaning his weapon at Grand Central Terminal. A rec center in Red Hook with a massive pool is open again after waterline repairs, and sports mascots, you see them bringing the joy and laughter, but how are they dealing with the heat inside that silly getup? Yanks Cardinals at 2:15. The Mets take on the Seattle Mariners at the Little League Classic in Williamsport, Pennsylvania at 7:10 tonight. AccuWeather says sun mixed in with clouds, hot and humid. A thunderstorm around later in the afternoon and evening could be gusty. We're going up near 90s. Wiz News Sign 141. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Andre Barrow. The crash has cleared quickly at the inbound George Washington Bridge, but we still have residual delays to deal with. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels, and one day I'll stop saying still. I just can't get that word out of my mouth. If you're heading inbound George Washington Bridge, it's 30 minutes. The outbound side is going to cost you 30 as well, with the westbound delays on the Cross Bronx. Northbound delays on the Deegan, heading past the Queensland Bridge and up towards Yankee Stadium, and the same deal with the Harlem River Drive. It's tough. Heading northbound, north of the McQueen Salmon, heading up towards the area of the Cross Bronx. Inbound Lincoln Tunnel, that's going to cost you 20, but the outbound Lincoln is just about a 5-minute delay, so go with that over the outbound Harlem, which is more around 15. Inbound Harlem's going to cost you 25. Staten Island delays, we have those westbound, right by Clove Road, and eastbound by Highland Boulevard, heading to the foot of the Verrazano. It's going to be slow across the span of the Verrazano. Bigger delays in Queens, hovering around the Clearview, on the east or westbound LIE and Grand Central Parkway. Andre Farrell, 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM.
In Brooklyn, 3 people are dead, 9 others injured after gunfire at a lounge in Crown Heights around 3:30 in the morning. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch.
At this time, no one is in custody, and the shooting preliminarily appears to be gang-related.
Mayor Adams made an appeal to all New Yorkers to please come forward with any information related to the shooting.
It was a bloody end to the night here at this road. Taste of the city. Marie was there.
I was like, do something. I was sitting down by the window. All I had is like a couple shots. And I was just trying to get out and save my life.
Police say 3 men, ages 19, 27, and 35, didn't make it, and the other 9 still in the hospital. But Marie isn't sure if her friend was one of the victims.
So now I went to the car. I saw the cars there. I don't see him. So it gotta be something happened to me.
She says,
I'm hurt. Oh, that was my friend. She was next to me. I couldn't say what to do. I was just trying to get out.
Amanda Alexander, 1010 wins on 95th FM in Crown Heights.
An MTA police officer accidentally shot himself while cleaning his gun inside Grand Central Terminal. Initially, the department said it happened around 11 this morning inside a police facility at the terminal. No one else was in the room at the time. The officer, who was struck in the lower calf, was taken to Bellevue in stable condition. Residents of Red Hook can once again beat the heat and enjoy an Olympic-sized swimming pool at the rec center on Bay Street. It's been closed since June. A water line broke as workers were filling it up. The Parks Department said the repairs took weeks because they were waiting for the required parts. The city pool's closed for the season on September 7th. Another big change is coming to the bus routes in Queens. The MTA is relaunching its customer ambassador program tomorrow to make sure everyone knows of the changes that take effect on Sunday, August 31st. The final plan includes a total of 124 routes instead of the current 113. There are 94 local routes and 30 express routes, in addition to finding an ambassador at a bus stop. Customers could learn about the changes by using the route lookup tool on the MTA app. Gas valve failure is now believed to be the cause of last week's deadly explosion at the Pennsylvania steel plant.
U.S. Steel says buildup in a gas valve ahead of routine maintenance may have been the cause of Monday's deadly explosion at a facility in Clairton, Pennsylvania. Matthew Mahala, executive director of the Breathe Project, says there's been concern about this plant for years, and now that it's been badly damaged, it's imperative to ask the question, does it make sense to keep dumping resources into such a plant? He blames a pattern of underinvestment in the United Steelworkers Union to not comment on U.S. Steel's thoughts about the cause of the blast. Brian Clark, ABC News.
The Pope is not spending the end of his summer vacation on a beach. He's with some of the church's most needy.
Pope Leo XIV spent the last Sunday of his summer vacation with several dozen refugees, homeless, and poor people, and the church volunteers who helped them. He celebrated a special mass in Castle Gandolfo in the hills south of Rome. The Pope told them that in the church, everyone is poor and precious. They all share the same dignity. He then shared a lunch with them at Lasagna and Rosefield at the Pope's summer lakeside estate.
Sabrina Castelfranco reporting. Spain is deploying 500 more soldiers to battle wildfires that have ravaged woodlands during a long heat wave. Authorities are struggling to contain forest blazes. 12 major wildfires burning the area. The fires in Spain this year have burned an area roughly as big as metropolitan London. Europe has been warming twice as fast as the global average since the 1980s, making the region more vulnerable to wildfires. There's a link between stress and heart disease.
About 1 in 3 women have been stroked at some point in their lives. And new research from the American Heart Association found those who reported the incident have a 41% greater risk of having a heart attack or stroke in the years after. And those women who even went a step more and got a restraining order showed a 70% risk. While the exact reason is not entirely known, they believe the psychological distress from the stroking may disrupt the nervous system, prevent blood vessels from functioning normally, and damage other biological mechanisms.
Stacey Lynn with that report. 2 people died in separate incidents after their Carnival cruise ships docked on Grand Bahama Island. The first case, police say a 79-year-old man who was snorkeling at a beach at Celebration Key became unresponsive. He was removed from the water and declared dead. About 2 hours after that, a 74-year-old woman was found unresponsive in a swimming pool on her cruise ship. She was given CPR, but no dice. Autopsies are scheduled to determine their causes of death.
We